Hey, what's up, YouTube? It's time to get on the road. Look like the rain has moved out so far and it stopped raining. Got the bike uncovered. Got the trailer uncovered. And we're gonna be getting on the road here in a minute here with Jumper. We got Jumper riding out here in the rain. What's going on, Jumper?
We're doing it.
All right.
It's gonna happen.
So look like the rain has moved out.
Yeah.
And I think we're gonna be able to get up the road. But we got these rain suits on just in case. And we're gonna just keep you guys posted on the time we're having out here on our rainy, wet Goldwing ride.
It's gonna dry up. Believe it.
Jumper said it's gonna dry up. There's Jumper Goldwing. Looking good, my brother. There it is.
Yeah, we traveling dirty right now, but we'll be all right.
Goldwing Rider, a shadowy flight into the dangerous world of a man who is fearless. A young loner on a crusade to champion the cause in a world of reckless automobiles. These are my motovlogs.
I've done my pre-flight check. Camera on. Audio on. Batteries charged. Detector on. Parking brake disengaged. Flux capacitor full throttle. Cloaking device on standby.
Boy, it sure is nice to travel with somebody who got their you know what together. Hold on, my trunk's not locked. Already. That's
Like it's start raining again.
Yeah, we might be running into a little few spots here and there, hopefully. But it won't be much.
But you know what they say, Jumper? It doesn't rain on the Goldwing because it rains around it. You believe it, right?
Hey, if you believe it, it just may come true. You know, there's a lot to be said about faith.
The only thing I don't like about the rain is that I have to wash my bike again.
Yeah.
That's the only thing I don't like. The good thing I like about the rain is that this double darkside, man, feels like you're riding on wet pavement. Like you're riding on dry pavement, I'm sorry. Honestly, you couldn't tell the difference when you're riding on the double dark side. And today will be the first ride Jumper will be experiencing in the rain on the dark side.
Oh, yeah.
Or should I say double dark side?
She planted solidly on the road, man.
Yes, sir.
But I tell you, I'm always nervous riding in the rain. I always watch my speed. I know some guys, man, they ride. All you got to do is hit the slick spot.
Yeah, but on these car tires, on the car tire, now in the curve, if I'm curving, I'm turning,
Right.
But on the straights.
Yeah, you ain't got nothing to worry about, yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna go up here and make a left.
Yeah, I'm flying blind, brother. I got to stick close to you, cause I got no navigation going right now. Could use this onboard navigation. I will if I have to, but it's nice to have it. You know, that's why they took that navigation off the new bike. And
what year was it? 2025 when they started taking the navigation off?
Yeah, 25. They started taking the navigation off, and that didn't make a lot of sense. Cause what happens, like in this instances, you know, you lose your phone. You know,
right.
Now if you don't get a map, and they're hard to find nowadays because people don't use road maps anymore.
Right.
But you'd have to go get a road map to figure out what's going on.
You know, actually, it makes perfect sense, Jumper, for them to take it off. You know why?
Why is that?
Because they're cheap.
Right.
They're looking at how much money they're going to save for each Goldwing that they don't have to put that on.
Right, and charge the same price for the bike.
Right. So if it costs, let's just make up a number, and I could be incorrect, but let's just say $500.
Right.
I'm just using that number. So if I can save $500 from each
bike.
Goldwing per bike, you know, I'm finna save $1 gajillion.
Right.
but I'm gonna still charge the same amount of money. So it makes sense when you're cheap, but for the rider, no, it doesn't make sense to take off the native GPS. But I'm glad I got my model. My model still has it, so I'm good.
Me too.
Yeah, you know, you got to be careful with these companies because anytime they give you something, they take something away.
Yep.
You know, that's why I'm not so quick to go out and buy the newest and the latest and the greatest, because sometimes they take stuff away even though you're getting something newer. Sometimes.
Well, another example of that is with the sound system. You know, my previous generation Goldwing, the sound system was adequate. You know, I could travel at highway speeds and listen to my music on the speakers. Now, I bought this bike, man. I get up to 70 and I can't hear my music. So then I had to go spend $1,800 to get an amplifier and upgrade the speakers so that, you know, I would have some music going down the road. Yeah. 'Cause I don't like pumping music in my ears, you know. I'd rather you know, if I get it loud enough where I can enjoy my music going down the highway, I just prefer having it on the bike versus having it in my helmet.
Right. Yeah, I saw that amp you had there in your, you know, on your saddlebag there. Who put that in there for you?
Traction Dynamic.
Oh, Traction did that?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I didn't know they did. I didn't know they do stereos too.
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty involved. I mean, they had to take the bike pretty much apart to do it, you know, because you gotta run all that, you know, run all the wiring for that, and that was the most expensive thing they did for me, was put this, you know, upgrade the sound system.
Slow it down a little bit. Get them on wet pavement. Yeah, I bet it is intense. You know, then they charge about a pretty good penny.
Yeah. Yeah, because I bet the amplifier speakers, you know, they $600 maybe for all of that.
You provided it. You provided the stuff, and they put it in.
No, wait a minute. Did I do it or not? No, they ordered the stuff for me. So it was all, you know, it was included in the price.
Okay, you said you had to pay them for parts and labor.
Yeah, parts and labor. Yeah.
Okay.
I think I left out of there paying them about $5,000, man, with everything, you know.
Wow.
With everything that he did. Somewhere between 4 and 5. I forget, but it was somewhere between 4 and 5.
Right.
That I paid. Woo.
Do they charge by the hour or they just charge by the job?
And I don't know that, you know. I don't know.
They just probably gave you a price.
I mean, he gave me a detail, you know. He was very professional. They gave me a detailed breakdown on our, you know, the labor and the parts and everything. I thought it was reasonable for everything they did, because they did quite a bit. They did the Healy bars.
Okay.
They put this plug in here for my phone on the handlebars. They did the sound system. What else did they do?
They put those crash bars on there for you?
The what now?
Did they put the crash bars on there for you?
No, I did that.
Oh, you did that? Okay.
I had to do something else, but it's not coming to mind right now.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
How that contract feeling?
Feeling good.
All right.
I remember this highway. Back when I was driving trucks, I was on this road a lot.
Did they upgrade your speakers too, or did they just do the amp?
Yeah, they changed the speakers. They upgraded the speakers, and they put that amplifier in.
Okay. So you're satisfied with the way it sounds and everything?
Yeah, it's good. Yeah, it gets plenty loud enough now. That's why, you know, they've been making it squeaking all along, and I just, because all the time I ride without playing my music when I ride with you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Do you normally have it like playing through your helmet, or you have it playing like just through the outside speakers?
No, I never played it in my helmet.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't like it in my helmet.
Right.
And the speakers in this helmet are not high quality either. Not good enough for me. It's just not. You know, it's just not high enough quality speakers to me. They sound
like no
Yeah, they're just not high quality, you know.
Right. You got the Cardo, those the JBLs, right? The 40 millimeter. I think you got the 40 millimeter.
Right.
But of course, you know.
Yeah, but these Cardo speakers now, to me, they fall short when it comes to audio sound. You know, stereo.
Right.
Now they work good for communicating.
Right.
But they're just not good stereo speakers.
Right. Stereo speakers. Right. Great for communication, but not for.
Right.
Yeah, they'll give you the best sound when it comes to music. Not the worst, but not the best.
Right.
For helmet speakers.
It rained, but you know we didn't get caught in it. I mean, you know, I think it's only going to get better weather-wise for the rest of the trip. At least that's what's forecasted.
Right. You gotta have no helmet on.
Oh, you saw a guy go back with no helmet on?
Yeah, on the other side, he was on a big Harley.
Okay. So they still must not have a helmet law in Kentucky. You know, these rebellious states, they refuse to do it. You know, you got states still in rebellion. You got South Carolina,
right?
In rebellion. You got Florida still in rebellion. You know. Yeah, I mean, you know, you still got people in Florida and South Carolina. They still fighting the Civil War. You know, you got they are, man. I mean, let's just have this the truth about it. They still fighting the Civil War.
Yeah, one day I was, a couple of years ago, the guy, I know, he was talking about, it's going to be a Civil War. I said, well, who's going to fight who?
Right.
Who's fighting who in this war you talking about? And where are you getting your information from? Yeah, it's going to be a Civil War. I said, well, who's going to fight who?
Right.
I mean, are we going to be against each other? Are we on the same team? Or, I mean, how does this work? He couldn't give me no answer, man.
Oh, he could give you an answer. He just didn't want to say it. He could give you an answer.
He didn't give me an answer. He just didn't want to say it. Yeah, I was curious.
Well, you know, if it was a South against the North, and they'd lose again, they would.
My question was, who was fighting who? I mean, was it?
Yeah.
You know, how do you know who you're fighting? I mean, do you line up like Buford Sanford?
Well, I know one thing. I'll be moving to one of these blue states and arm myself. I'd be getting out of Alabama, that's for sure.
Yeah. Alabama, huh?
Yeah, man. You let Alabama go, bro.
Yeah.
They gonna have good old Tommy Tuberville. Box of Rocks, Governor of Alabama.
Box of Rocks, huh?
Yep. Dumb, ignorant, racist Box of Rocks. That fool didn't even know who. That fool didn't even know who fought in World War II. Yeah. We were fighting. We were fighting communism in World War II. We weren't fighting. The communists was on our side in World War II. Russia was on our side. You see, that's how dumb he is.
Yeah, if you're gonna be running for office,
they start fighting communism until the communism they come into the 50s. Well, we start having odds with the Russians right after World War II. Because the reason that happened because they didn't want to split. They won the war, and then they got in odds about who was going to claim what territories.
Right.
Because I think Russia, they wanted to dominate Germany and basically take over Germany. And the United States said, "No, we ain't gonna have that."
Yeah, if you run for public office, you need to know your stuff.
Yeah. But those Russians, man, they killed a lot of Germans. They killed a lot of Germans in the last year of that war, man. And rightly so, because the Germans were brutal to them. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
They killed a lot of Russians, but when the Russians got the upper hand, oh boy, they had revenge on the Germans, man.
Okay. You telling me something I didn't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, you run for public office, you need to know your history. Cause if you don't know your past, you're bound to repeat it in the future. You need to know.
Man, they were questioning people on the street. What was the Civil War about? I don't know. It was.
They know, they didn't want to answer it.
No, I think some of them really didn't know. They're like states' rights. It's about states' rights.
But yeah, states' rights, huh?
Yeah. States' rights to do what? States' rights to do what?
To hold on to slavery. Yeah.
That's right. It was all about slavery.
Right.
Because the South, and really the North had a problem because the South had an advantage because they had free labor.
Right.
And that put them in an unfair competitive situation, as far as business.
Right.
So they said, wait a minute, y'all can't be down there having free labor. And we got to compete against. Yeah, we got to compete against that.
Right. We need to even this thing out.
Right.
Yeah, like you said, they didn't want to let go, man.
And see, they talk about the Battle of the Alamo. What the Alamo? If you've ever watched that movie, you ever seen the movie The Alamo?
I've heard of it.
Yeah, they want to make it seem like the Battle of the Alamo was fought because Texans wanted to, they wanted to have their freedom against, the tyranny of the Mexican government. Look, the problem with Mexico is they told them, they said, look, all of Texas was Mexico. They said, look, you guys can come here. Y'all can migrate here. You can move on to our land, but we ain't going to have this slavery. You can't bring the slavery here. So that's when they said, oh, hell no, we're going to have our slaves. And so that's what the Battle of the Alamo was about. You got to know history, If you don't know history, then you don't even know what the hell's going on. I saw an interview with a guy that was dealing with Trump back in the 90s. And Trump said, well, you're not going to build this casino. But he was like, why would you want to do that? You got a casino right next door. You're going to be competing for the same customers. That's not going to work. The casino that's there now is not doing that well. They just barely surviving. So why would you want to build another casino?
Right.
And sure enough, he built the casino, and it split the profits between the two casinos, and they both went under. He's an idiot. He's a damn idiot. That would be just like, okay, that'd be like me building a gas station next to Buc-ee's.
Right.
Now how dumb would that be?
Right.
I'm gonna build a gas station with 6 pumps next to Buc-ee's. They got 1,000 pumps, and they can sell that gas 20 cents a gallon cheaper than me. But I'm gonna build me up. I'm gonna build my gas station.
You don't want to build next to Buc-ee's.
No, I would be.
They're gonna suck you in.
I wouldn't build within 10 miles of a Buc-ee's. Not no gas station. No way.
Right. Cause they're gonna undercut you.
Yeah.
They're gonna have bigger gas stations. They're gonna have better restrooms, cheaper prices. Yeah, it'll be hard to compete with a Buc-ee's.
Now, you compete with Buc-ee's now. Now, when it comes to no gas station.
You got 6 pumps and right across the street.
And sure enough, they got one there in Birmingham. That same one I met you at across the street. They had a real nice Chevron station.
Right.
Guess what? They had a business.
Chevron didn't make it, huh?
No, Chevron didn't make it.
No, you can't put on mom and pop.
Now, if he was smart, if he was smart, when he saw them breaking ground over there, he should have been out of there.
Got a bomb coming up.
Or turn it into something else. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah, you can't compete. You can't put a mom and pop next to bumper.
Right. Diversify, turn that gas station something else. But don't try to hang around with Buc-ee's across the street.
Yeah.
You gonna lose.
Big fish eat the little fish, man.
Yeah. I was in Alexandria, Louisiana, when they built a brand new. This was early 2000s. They built a brand new super Kmart. You know, Kmart tried to compete for a minute with Walmart. So they built a brand new super Kmart. You know what Walmart did?
What?
They bought the property across the street. It was a strip mall. They bought the strip mall, tore it down, and built a super Walmart right across the street. Put them out of business.
Man, they cutthroats on it.
Yeah, man. They put them out of, and everywhere Kmart tried to do that, they put something right next door to them, put them out of business.
No, the big fish gonna eat the little fish.
Yeah.
Every time. That's why a lot of people was upset that Spirit Airlines went under.
Oh yeah.
They was like, man,
let me tell you what. Spirit, man, now you gonna fly, in a tight seat,
right,
straight up. But I flew a round trip to Las Vegas for about $220.
Right.
Round trip.
Round trip. Yep. Because I was gonna fly the first lady from Vegas back to Memphis for $127. Of course, she didn't want to get on Spirit Airlines, but
right.
Yeah, that Spirit Airlines went under. The big fish,
don't
always outlive the little fish, and they're gonna be hard to compete. That's why when they went under, people said, "Man, now the price can go up because now there's no competition to stop the big fish." And I think somebody was trying to buy it, but I don't know how that ever turned out.
Well, somebody's going to get those aircraft. They're not going to let those aircraft go to waste. Somebody's going to buy them.
Oh, they can sell them. Oh, be surprised.
Sell them.
They have to take airlines take planes. They'll convert those planes to cargo.
They're not going to crush those planes. They're going to get sold now.
They'll sell them overseas.
Yeah.
I think we're going to be able to take these rain suits off. I think we done came out of the north of the rain.
We stop at this Ali location because these rain suits, they're no fun in the rain.
Yeah. It's okay.
And when the sun hits you, it's like being on the sauna.
Yep. It's hot.
They don't breathe. Yeah, rain suits, they don't breathe,
Right.
So,
got about 6.5 miles. We're going to jump on 264. Let me see. Go back to the middle lane, get past the slow post here. It said I-65 closed at Louisville.
Is that what it said?
It said use I-265. But we taking 264. We're not even going.
Oh. Is that what it's doing to take you to the Ali location on 264?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Showing 19 miles. 25 minutes. And it's in Owen, so it might be a little traffic. I'm going to try to see if I can get in front of the big truck jump.
All right.
It's amazing how it made us get out to the right to come back to the left. Maybe because of the construction. 65 north is closed, I guess.
Right.
Opening my window deflectors, get some airflow. Because it's getting hot in here.
If you want to pull on the side of the road, we can take this stuff off. You want to do that?
No, let's get to our destination. We can take it off. I mean, I'm good. I'm not drying up.
Right. No, we got lucky. Yeah, we stopped a little bit down the road.
Make a left at this light here.
Yeah, they got traffic messed up because they got highways and roads closed. People, if they would just keep the traffic moving, there's no reason to have a real stall right here.
Right. They might let us over. I'm gonna
speed up a little bit. People can't hear it. A lot of people just don't know how to merge. They think they gotta stop. You can keep the traffic moving. You ain't gotta stop moving.
You get a chance, go left, jumper.
Go left?
Yeah, take that left lane when you get a chance. Then let me in.
All right. Want to go left again?
No, we good for right now. Let's Now that's the thing about the native GPS though. The road is closed. The native GPS might not let you know it's closed.
Right, right.
So, but it's better than having nothing at all. I mean, you don't want to be dead in the water, but
right.
But I like the Google map because you can it's updated in real time.
Right.
Let you know what the slowdowns are, things like that. But look at this guy in his great. He's looking like he's ready. Look at this guy here. Come on over, sir. I can read your body language. Come on over one more time. Come on over. All right, I want you to go over again. I'm reading your body language.
That's still large up the UPS planes over there. There must be that headquarters.
That's probably where that plane. You see like that's probably where that plane went down.
Oh, okay. It went down a little bit. It sure did.
Yeah, a little bit of Kentucky. Watch the car. Come on the left. No, let's go left, John. Can you accelerate to the left? All right.
I'm sure glad to have these mirrors, man. I'm gonna tell you, they make a big difference.
Those Gold Strike Panel Vista convex mirrors.
Yeah.
It make a big difference, doesn't it?
It does.
Why are y'all slowing down? I'm gonna go back over in a minute. This great car in front of me just came over and just started slowing down on me. Got his arm out the window. That's the same guy who.
I hope we're not traveling in the opposite direction of our. I have no idea where we are. I got no flying blind right now.
Yeah, I didn't even compare. I didn't even look to see.
Yeah.
That's okay. That's what we came up here for, right?
All right.
So it's all good. We're finna get off here coming up. Exit 3. Approximately less than a mile. Alright.
We close?
Yeah, we are about half a mile. 0.5 miles. We'll make a left at this red light.
Yeah, it looks like a regular lower middle class black neighborhood.
Yeah. Probably where that white truck turned that up there. I'll make that right turn. Look like South Memphis. Came in with this street right here. Be up here probably this white drink truck at. I think it's right here, John. Pink house there. What's the address? 22.
That's it. I reckon that.
Right here, John. Right here with the plaque here. Right here. See this plaque right here?
Yeah.